Welcome to News Inside. On a beautiful day, in a beautiful studio like this, talking about our nation, Nigeria, and what's trending today. Honorable Eli, you look amazing. You've not been around. Where did you go to?
Well, I was bereaved. I went for burial.
Oh, sorry about that. I thought you went to London to see the Queen.
No.
The Queen is no more the king now.
I would rather have gone to Afghanistan to see the king there.
Okay, all right. Welcome, my dear brother and friend, Philip.
Good morning.
Okay, Lagos on the news, hot and sizzling. APC speaker removed. APC new speaker installed. APC thugs arrested by APC members. How do you see that? Everything is about APC right now in Lagos Assembly.
Thank you very much. You see, it's interesting that we are seeing this kind of thing happening. And it's a good thing it's happening from Lagos. You know, what has happened in Lagos is normal in legislative houses. It's not new to us. But what is new here is the supporter of the speaker that was impeached came, as usual, expressing their loyalty and their support to their de facto master. The interesting thing is that Lagos State is an APC, state. Everything about Lagos State is APC. The governor, the legislators, the entire members of the House are APC. So as it were, the supporters of the speaker, whether they are Tog or whatever they are also members of APC. The legislator that impeached the speaker, they are members of APC. Having impeached the speaker and the supporter has come around, maybe, I don't know what happened, I wasn't there, I don't have the details. I don't know whether they go out of, the normal. They were arrested and put in a black Maria. And it was reported in the video is trending, where they were saying that we are APC members, give us water to drink. It's very funny. So it's only in Nigeria that we can see this kind of thing that happens.
Is it a case of dog eats dog?
Of course. You see, the talks of this speaker, they are talks of APC, which the APC used to execute.
The way you say talks, it looks as if it's something that is not accepted in our political terrain. Because it looks like every politician now have talks.
Where that is the language of, it's a Nigerian language, it's miscreant, okay? It's miscreant. So, when you say talk, okay, I use the word talk, maybe I will withdraw it. The supporters of the speaker.
Okay, all right. I'll stop you right there. All about Lagos right now, Eli.
Yes. Just like he is saying, and we've read, we are still reading because it's a new development in Lagos State. I want to look at it like this, that it has to do with internal democracy. If seated in this studio this morning, I do something or I did something that is against the rules and regulations here, and I'm called upon and I'm being addressed, and my supporters or people that are loyal to me happen to understand, to know that, yes, I've been called to defend myself. Do you understand? They will be very careful how they go about if I'm being punished, how they go about, fighting for my right, if they feel my right is being taken for granted.
But is that the best way to...
Now, the speaker's impeachment was not even done while I think he was in the House. It was done when he traveled to the US, from what I read. Right? Now, there was this time we talked about the NSAS in Lagos, how NSAS and even political election days, we talk about APC members talks, going after people, forcing them not to vote their choice, forcing them not to voice their voice, to air their voice about what they are not comfortable with. And then they were trying to deny it. You should even think, how do they go to the state assembly? Because if they went peacefully, that this man, people are removing, what did he do? Everybody have that right. But to say that they were arrested and put in Black Maria and were denied even water, it means they went there violently, which is rather unfortunate.
But it was not their right for them to go to the assembly. It was a purely legislative. You see, because those are some of the things
I mentioned here.
Hold on. There are things we should know. For example, there's a business of the day, right, in the State House of Assembly. And the business of the day, if it's carried out on a normal proceeding, right, there's no violence in it. It's their business. They can choose who should
be speaker. And then if they feel it's not working well, they can change the speaker. And again, when you want
but the major factor is that every actor in this thing is APC.
APC member. So it's, to me, personally, it's now looking like APC is a violent party. That's what I was going to.
Yeah.
When we had presidential election, we had news, reports of how certain parts of Lagos, people were told that you see that you are coming out to vote for APC or don't exercise.
Or don't come out at all.
Nobody complained. They were coming out with arms. They came out as thugs. Nobody complained. We had NSAS. Youth came out to say we are no longer interested in the way things are being run. The affairs of the country are being run by the police and some other departments. They were being killed. They were being, their properties were being vandalized. They were being attacked by the same APC members who are thugs in Lagos. Nobody talked. So it is very good now that they are doing it. Now we have learned to leave them, to let the sleeping dog lie. They don't know who to attack again in Lagos. So they are now becoming internal attacking of themselves. Right. So I think it's an exposure of what some of us have been crying and complaining over the time. It is not done. People should be allowed to exercise their right. Like you rightly said, this House have the right to give you leadership. And if they think you are overusing the right given to you against the rules of the House, they equally have the right to remove you and replace you.
All right.
So it's just an act of APC.
Okay. This by APC for APC with APC, I really wonder how to put it now. Is the dynamics going to change? Are there dynamics that are going to change? Because by APC with for APC, by APC, do you understand? Is it going to change the dynamics of how the politics of Lagos is going to run in the next 2 years?
Not at all. You see, like I said before, it's merely legislative business. You said it here. It is their business. So those people who came, the supporter of the speaker that came, they are the one infringing on the right of the house because they had no business coming there. They are not coming here they went there to watch the proceeding of the house.
Yes.
That is where their right ends. They can only come to the gallery and watch the proceeding of the house.
That's if they allow them to the gallery.
Yeah. Yes, it's their right.
If they can be accommodated.
But when they became unruly, then the house had no choice to call in the security. And that's where you said it's the business of APC for APC and by APC.
APC, exactly.
So the people who came, who were now becoming unruly, after they have been arrested, they said, we are members of APC, we are one of you.
And they sang a song.
Yes. So, yeah.
On your mandate we shall stand.
So he said, we are one of you, so you can't do this to us. So you give us...
So whose mandate now? Tinubu or Obasa?
Well, that is left to be explained. But whatever it is, it's still APC mandate.
Yeah. Eli, APC for APC by APC, right? In Lagos State. Will it change the dynamics of politics in Lagos?
Well, it's exposing their, should I say,
weakness.
Primary objective or weakness or their way of life. Like I mentioned, Lagos State has been one state that a very credible candidate, once you are from another party, it's either they stop you by either rigging or they stop you violently by stopping your supporters not to go out to vote, which a lot of people have been crying, complaining about, and nothing had been done about it. So, like I mentioned not too far from now, that they are doing it to themselves because they do not, if the crocodile will eat its own egg, what will they not do to the flesh of a toad? All right? So I think it's time we try to check the way we practice political whatever in this country and try to checkmate some things, put some measures in place so that people from other parties, opposition parties, because this democracy only strive when opposition is allowed to do things, provided they are not against the law or going beyond what they should do legally. So with this act, if APC members will impeach APC member and re-elect another APC member. And APC talks, we have to call them talks. And talks will come to the studio to start to try.
But they didn't tell us that they destroyed anything.
Why were they arrested?
Because they were shouting on your.
What is destruction? As we are talking in this studio now, some group of people enter here and begin to shout, obstructing our business of the day. What is that? Is it only when they carry arms? And moreover, who told you? Where had ever been protests in Lagos by the Yoruba people against anything they don't like? They don't carry arms. Is it because people don't talk about it? Don't you know what they did to Labour Party and PDP members in Lagos during the election? Let's keep election aside. During NSAS, if you are not in support of saying that, okay, the police should not be doing things like this, are you supposed to be fighting the people, Nigerians like you? So it's a natural thing in Lagos. I think God is just using this to expose how the people behave over there.
All right. Your takeaway?
Well, my takeaway is that, like he said, Lagos is becoming interesting. We'll see how far the APC will go when they start fighting themselves. But I don't think it's not much of a fight. It's just, like I maintain that it's legislative business. They have the right to change their leadership. Like I said yesterday, they are all equal. The speaker is just first among equals. So,
just one question.
Yes.
Do you think this may spiral to the national party?
Well, you know, APC is a very complex party.
Yes.
A complex party.
Just one word. Do you look at it that way?
I'm not too sure.
Ella, do you look at it that way?
I'm not too sure. You know why? Because APC Lagos is a bit different from APC National. APC Lagos has to do with APC Lagos and Yorubas alone. APC
All right.
National, we have the North, the South, and...
All right. For APC, by APC, with what?
With APC.
With
and
APC.
against APC.
And against, okay, all right. On News Inside, we'll bring you the juice and every detail you need to know about what's happened in the Nigerian polity. We'll be right back.